Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this with two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse. The Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will go to work first. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Right on the money. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's LeBoy. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Inside the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's LeBoy. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Gonna take a shot. And wings it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To throw, it's Ncaa. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Ellison. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning it on. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's LeBoy. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. FIU overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Panthers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the inside give.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On third down, he drops the throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking for a crease. It's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's Ellison. Oh, he's got some space.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They try to pop a run on the draw.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Reckstein. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Ncaa. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that's a first down.
They'll run it. It's Cook. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hand is Reckstein. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Can't get him to the ground. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground, he's got it again. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Off the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That gives him a 16-10 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff to the single running back. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick this one away.
Creates a little room.
Returner brings it out to the 35.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploit them.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Cook. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit.
Number 29 on to kick it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick shovel pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Recksteiner. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Might be calling a hot route. Quick completion to the right. At the 35, he's got room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo. And
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working on the right. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Gain of 22. Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. quick strike through the air for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to UTEP. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The inside handoff. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like,
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds him out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. and nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Leaves it with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Now on 3rd down after that run. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch down the right side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Baldwin.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to sneak it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges. Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Ellison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They go right back to him. Touchdown, Delaware! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 12 to UTEP. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Petway. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
2nd down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks are on the move. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They go to the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. The pitch. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ncaa. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback?
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't and understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play, went to the quarterback, got the sack.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Across the 30, out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Offense working from the pistol. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's caught inside the 30. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 20. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 12 to UTEP. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's LeBoy. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was fourth down, and they'll give up the ball. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news